Hey loves, welcome to another red hot spicy episode with me, Jane Lawrence. And on this show, I will show you how to make your girl crazy, horny, and sexually obsessed with you. Number one, making her feel deeply desired and sexy. And I tell you, this is like flipping the switch that makes her weak for you in the knees. Number two, it is building an intense amount of sexual tension. Number three, be her kryptonite by focusing on specific foreplay techniques that work for her but may not work for other women. Now, another way that you can make her really horny for you is by using the princess principle, aka just make her feel special. You know, there is this cliche about women that is somewhat true. It's that she wants to become a princess and she wants to be treated as one. The reason is that it will make her feel special compared to other girls if you treat her like a princess. So if you deploy the princess principle and you do things that make your girl feel special, then she's going to naturally become more aroused and attracted to you. And that's a fact. So take it to the bank. You will win her. Even the alpha woman will become more submissive when you give her that princess treatment. It works all the time. So when you make her feel special, not only does it separate you from other guys in her life, but it works on a very deep level to make her horny for you. Then number four, you need to work on yourself. Because look, men, I need you to know that doing all of these things to make your partner feel good is obviously going to make her aroused for you. But if you are a slob, if you are overweight, if you have a terrible body odor, or you dress like a bricklayer, then you're going to struggle to ever get her horny for you. So you need to think of what you can do to work on yourself in the way that she will also appreciate you. Just as you love looking at attractive women, women love to look at attractive men as well too. So invest in yourself. You need to think of what you can do to work on yourself in a way that she will also appreciate you. Now, it's not about having 5% body fat or wearing Armani or Versace or Rolex watches or smelling like roses. It's just really about being someone that your girl is proud to show off to her friends. So having a baseline level of fitness, you know, wearing clean clothes or clean, well-fitted clothes and taking care of your hygiene should be your number one goal. Of course, you can go further than this, but if you don't even try, you will notice that you get a diminishing return for all the extra efforts that you're trying to put in to making sure that your woman gets, you know, horny for you. So I encourage you to dress the part in, you know, certain occasions, like have trimmed body. If you can wear a certain cologne, go on and do that. Style your hair in a certain way that is really attractive and, you know, really classy. Just be overall a peng boy for your baby girl. All right. And also while you're working on yourself, make sure that you're working on your career too. So you can see that making your partner feel desired by flattering her, complimenting her, and showing her how much you appreciate her in a very genuine way, you know, being thoughtful, working on yourself and making her feel special by using the princess principle is a great way to get, you know, her engine going for you. But then again, there is one major problem with all of this. If you do not also show her how much you physically desire her, then she's only going to see you as a friend and companion and not a lover. So you need to learn how to show your physical desire for her through, you know, number five, touch. So if you never touch your partner in a way that shows your desire, then she may forget that you want her. Okay, so you need to touch her, but how do you do it in such a way that is romantic instead of, you know, you touching her as mere friend or a mere companion? Basically, you want to focus on the type of touch that shows your intent and your attraction for her. And I have some ideas. Let's see. So when you're in public, you could put your hands on, or you could put one of your hands on her lower back to guide her, like when you're getting off an escalator or you're walking down the street, whatever the case is. All right, it will make her feel special and really attractive, then don't be afraid to put your arms around her shoulders when you're sitting beside each other. And also when you're sitting together on a sofa, probably watching TV, movie, you could rest your hand on her leg. And another option when sitting together on the sofa is to pull her close to you so that she can rest her head on your laps or on your shoulders. And then you can playfully spank her when you're joking around. You understand? Hug her from behind when she's standing in front of you in the kitchen, anywhere around the house, or even out in the public. All right? Grab her waist, pull her towards you, and then playfully just push her away. And trust me on this one fact, that as you get used to touching her, just to show her your intent and your attraction, you will naturally find yourself doing it in a whole host of other ways. Even though it's important to touch her in a way that lets her know that you want her, you will definitely struggle to make her horny if you only touch her when you want sex, because this will just make her feel like she's an object and not like someone who is loved or desired. Of course, this doesn't apply if you are dealing with a casual partner, okay? Then number 6, make eye contact, because making eye contact with your partner is key to showing her your desire for her. See, look, it's very simple when I say that making your girl feel desired is crazy powerful. It's a crazy powerful way to make her feel horny for you. But there is another level of horniness, if there is any word like that. There's another level of horniness that you can make her feel. It's all about building sexual tension, which is my number 7. In fact, building sexual tension the right way is like steroids for a girl's sex drive and horniness. You may even be surprised at the things that she does in bed if you build enough sexual tension with her. And don't even worry, I'm going to show you how. First of all, you need to understand what sexual tension is all about. Sexual tension is that deep feeling of wanting to rip each other's clothes off, but for some reason you just can't. And I think you get the point. Now it's time for you to learn how to build it. And you can build it through teasing. See, teasing your girl is just one fun way. It's a killer technique to building sexual tension and making her feel horny for you. Then talk about innuendos. Innuendos can also be effective for building sexual tension with your girl, but only if you're subtle about it. And innuendo is also one of those things that some girls love while others hate it. So if your girl thinks that you're being ridiculous and she doesn't respond to your innuendos, then I think you should just drop it and focus on other techniques to make her, horny for you. Now, number 8, which is very important, be her kryptonite. By that I mean that you're focusing on specific foreplay techniques that work on her, and it is only you that has that power button. See, every woman has a certain something that drives her wild with lust and desire. I call it her kryptonite. All right, it could literally be anything. So from something as cliche as, licking her ears to something bizarre. It could be something that she's even embarrassed about. So just try to find out what your girl's kryptonite is, and then keep it in mind when you want to turn her on. Now, I'm sure by now that you're already making a mental list of some of the things that your woman likes that gets her really turned on in just a minute. But I tell you something, there is going to be one issue with this. If you constantly use the same techniques, all the time to make her horny, your techniques would definitely lose its effectiveness. And you may start having difficulty in making her, go horny and wild for you. So try to avoid only focusing on, female ejaculation like so many guys do. We all crave novelty, so make sure to keep trying new things with her to keep things fresh. And this could mean, having sex at a different time than usual, or doing the weirdest entry into her juicy port, or just keeping her in the maddest position ever. All right, so these are some of the things that you can do to make your woman go really wild and horny for you. Until I catch you next week, do have a swell time and know that I love you. Bye.